So good afternoon to all. Hope you all are doing great. So today in this video we will be discussing about Vikas Multicorp share. So we have got many requests regarding Vikas Multicorp. So earlier when we discussed about Vikas Multicorp, so we discussed around 7 rupees level and our targets were 10 rupees in the near term. And if you want to hold for long term, I told that you need to have patience and you need to hold in small quantities for the long term without any heavy investments altogether. So that is what we have discussed. So what is the update on Vikas Multicorp? So today also we have seen some flat movement, neither major upward or downward movement was seen. So today we'll see what are the updates on Vikas Multicorp, and then we'll switch over to the technical charts and we'll do the volume analysis to find out the next possible levels. So from the thumbnail itself, you can see that LTS Investment has bought almost 46 lakh shares of Vikas Multicorp. So this is the update on Vikas Multicorp. So we'll see at which level it has taken, and then we'll switch over to the next possible levels. So watch the video till the end, and if you're new to the channel, then definitely subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get instantly notified. Okay, so if you see the update on Vikas Multicorp, so you can see LTS Investments, you can see it has bought almost 46 lakh shares. You can see at an average price of 7.60. At 7.60, it has taken this much amount of quantity of shares. It's obvious that whenever any buyer is coming, at the same time seller also will be present. So who is the seller? So seller is the company's the director, Mr. Vikas Garg. He has sold almost 46 lakh shares of the company. So opposite transaction has occurred. So one is buying, another is selling. So the price at which they have done is 7.60. So clearly you can take 7.60 as a very good support for the company in the near term. So when you go to the chart patterns also, you clearly see the stock is forming a double bottom. So that is also again the thing you need to observe. So that we'll see when we go to the technical charts. Okay, so when we see the volume analysis of Vikas Multicorp, so you can see on 7th December, so that is yesterday, so when this particular bulk deal has happened in the Vikas Multicorp, so we have seen the combined percentage of delivery quantity has increased without any increase in traded quantity. So because it was a pure delivery action, so that's why we have not seen any amount of excess traded quantity. Normal traded quantity was present, only the deliverable quantity has increased. So that is because of the bulk deal that has happened. And if you compare with the weekly as well as monthly averages also, so you can see almost same delivery percentage is there. So minute up and down is present. So that is totally, we can say, a flat holding is present for Vikas Multicorp. So earlier when we discussed, so we discussed around 7 rupees and we have given a midterm target of 10 rupees, so that it has achieved very considerably. So later it has become a resistance for that. So again little bit of sell off was present. So since today even the market condition is also little flat, so many stocks have shown some consolidation followed by negative trend. So don't panic about that. So we'll discuss the levels. If you want to have a fresh entry or you're already invested, so what can be done? So we'll discuss that now. Okay, if you see the overall movement, if you see in all time frames, so you can see in 1 week it has lost almost 6.1%, and 1 month you can see completely flat, only 3.80% movement, negative movement was seen. 3 months minus 52, and 6 months and 1 year you can see almost 126% returns were given by Vikas Multicorp. Okay, so now we'll discuss about what the indicators are suggesting, whether it is in overbought region or in oversold region, because that is very important. You need to understand whether the stock is having excess buying or excess selling. Okay, so you're back onto the indicators chart. So you can see clearly both RSI as well as money flow index, both of them are in oversold region. So 20 below is oversold or 30 below is oversold. So almost it has approached the oversold region. So earlier we know that it used to be in overbought region. So now it is a best possible, we can say, entry if you want to invest in small portions for long term. So again, I'm telling, don't invest in heavy quantities, because we can't predict anything. So it is operator's game. So we are assuming all these criteria based on the indicators as well as the technical charts and the data which is available to us on the updates. So strictly follow the rules. Any penny stock is a penny stock, so treat all the penny stocks at the same level and invest in small portions. Okay, so we are back onto the technical chart. So this is the 1-day chart. So current market price of Vikas Multicorp is 7.60. Clearly you can see 7.60 rupees level is the level where the LTS investment fund has also bought 46 lakh shares. So I told in the beginning of the video itself, it is a very good support. So same thing is happening. So stock is neither going below that, and it is at the same level of 7.60. So if you consider the earlier levels of Vikas Multicorp, so earlier also, whenever it has a consolidation, it gives a breakout, and same way whenever any downtrend happens, again it tries to consolidate for a certain period of time, and again it starts bouncing back. So this is what is called swing trading. So any stock operates in swing. So this is a perfect example of swing, but for long term, it takes time. So that's why it is taking its own time and pace. So you need to understand that as well. So since now it is consolidating for the past 2 days, it's a duty to hold it. And if you have not entered in this particular stock, then definitely enter in small portions, as I discussed in earlier videos. So what is the level? So exactly the level is 7.6 only. So take this as a very good support. Since currently also it is in that particular level, then definitely you can add it at 7.6. So targets, again, definitely it will try to go up to these particular levels where it earlier faced the resistance, because in 1 week chart, in 1 day chart, clearly you can see money flow index has not yet reached the oversold. So little bit more is present. So let it complete that. So after that, we may see some good quality movement. So if you zoom out and if you see in 1 week chart, clearly you can see it has formed a double bottom, and you can see the level. Okay, the base support that it has formed is roughly near 7.4 as well as 7.3. So these are the two levels, 7.6, 7.3 or 7.4. Anything between those two levels you can add it. Okay, so this is double bottom formation. At any point of time it may go again to those levels from where it has kept falling. Okay, hope you're understanding the levels. Follow these levels, and if you want to invest only, so it's not a forcible recommendation. So just for educational purpose, I am discussing all these. Do your own analysis before you invest. So on chart patterns we are discussing this. So money flow index also little bit of strength is seen. Okay, hope these are clear, the supports as well as resistances. Further, if you have any doubts regarding Vikas Multicorp, do mention in the comment section, so I'll clear your doubts. So until then, this is about Vikas Multicorp. Stay safe. Bye bye.